All right. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Bettina, and the name of my channel is Soul Evolution. I am going to pull some tarot today for all the fire signs. So I'm going to start with Aries. All right, messages for Aries, please. Messages for Aries, sun, moon, or rising sign. Messages for Aries for the month of January. That's my intention. Right. Aries, your energy. Overall energy in your relationships, career, work, what you do for money, soul path, life purpose, and what motivates you. Holy shit, Aries. You are back on one. Okay, but two, the other thing is you have this Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So what's up with that? Nine of Wands is like a card about doing the most, but you are convicted in all the things that you're doing. It's about taking on a lot of work, a lot of responsibilities. But you have you have two major arcana cards and the rest royalty. You have three kings. So, and actually at the center of everything is you showing up as the king of, is this King of Pentacles. You have the King of Pentacles twice. This deck has female King of Pentacles and female king and male king, obviously. And you're showing up as the female King of Pentacles, which, sorry, let's see if I can get that to focus, which I kind of love, because in your love relationships or your family close relationships, you also have the actual male version of the King of Pentacles. So I definitely feel like there's a power couple, or this is just really, you are really mastering, like in full mastery of like yourself and like your house and home. Like I feel like you are really, your material world is sound. I feel like you are accomplishing and overcoming things that maybe you didn't even feel like you were capable of at some point. But this is like, I feel like right now you are probably making a lot of money. Like everything's really stable with these energies. Like there is nothing bad I can say about your reading. And this is like a mini version of like a longer reading that I do for one-on-one clients. So it's just looking at the overall energies, which is amazing. So I feel like you, and the other thing is too, I feel like not only that, you are saving money, putting money away. You have money to hand over to your future generations, right? Because the King of Pentacles also is the master of like building a legacy, building like really stable foundation to hand on to the next generation. So I feel like that's what's going on like in your energy, and I feel like that's something that's really important to you. And then I feel like that's really coming out also in like your relationships. So I feel like this is just the other thing about the King of Pentacles is he and she are like very family oriented. So I feel like that's what this is really speaking to, right? And then when it comes to work, career, what you do for money, you're getting the Strength card. And the Strength card is, the Strength card is about like putting in effort day in and day out to really master your craft, right? It's always depicted with a lion and a woman. Well, in most decks, some decks get a little bit more creative, but it's really about taming the beast within. I love the Strength card. And the Strength card is too about like really overcoming yourself, overcoming your shadow self. So I feel like there's something at work that is probably really challenging, and you're still showing up every day, day in and day out to do the damn thing, because like it really is about like taming the beast to step into mastery. And you see she's just like the other thing about the Strength card is I just like, this message just hit me like killing them with kindness. Like I know Aries sometimes can be a little rambunctious and stuff, and they don't want to waste their time on dumb bullshit. But like, I feel like sometimes if there's someone challenging you a little bit, one of the best ways is just kill them with kindness, even if it's, I don't want to say if it's not genuine, because maybe it can be. Earlier I was contemplating something in this, maybe it was a message for you, about how the more we evolve, other people aren't going to evolve with us. They're not going to step it up, but it can make us a little bit more compassionate for maybe where they're at in their journey. Because I know there's been times where I've been short-tempered and like hot-headed and things like that. And there's a piece of me that's a little bit compassionate when other people are that way. So I feel like maybe there's some challenges at work that might be maybe even triggering you in some way, which is really not, it's actually a beautiful opportunity to really test how far you've come in a lot of ways. So, little sidebar there. When it comes to soul path life purpose, you're getting this card, the Empress. Like, all of your cards are so amazing. That's all I have to say, the Empress. And you see she's actually pregnant. And there was another astrologer I was watching that was talking about how much fertility is going on right now. So if you don't want to get pregnant, be careful. But this is also like, can mean like pregnant with an idea, pregnant with like creativity, abundance coming forward. The Empress is like the mother of, like, she's the mother archetype of the tarot, which is why she is depicted as a pregnant woman. But it really is about this really fertile time for you. So I feel like there's a lot that you can be going through. And even going back to like this, because I feel like this is very family oriented with that, with the two King of Pentacles here. And you can see like the Empress ain't messing around. She's putting a throne on that baby before it's even born. You see that? She's like crowning it. So she's like setting her offspring up for success. Now, whether that is your actual offspring or whether that is like your family or could even be like a business or something like that, you're setting something up for success here. Now, the last card is what motivates you. And I want to say with this card, you have the King of Swords. It's like you are motivated by like truth, honesty, like fairness, wisdom, right? You value all those things. The King of Swords is also like justice, fairness, equality, things like that. So like, I just feel like there's a lot of wisdom and mastery coming forward for you this next month of January. So I feel like you're very clear and focused on things. Also, with it being Capricorn season and the new moon in Capricorn, I feel like that's just about to happen at the time that I'm recording this. I feel like that energy is really coming forward in your reading because it is about like planning, being strategic. The King of Swords is very strategic, but also planning financial gain, like really planning things around family and things like that. So I'm going to leave it at that for you, Aries. Thank you for being here. I love you guys so much. All right. And if you do want to book a one-on-one reading with me, you can. I do personal readings via Zoom or a private YouTube video. So you can always reach out to my email. Will be down below or on Instagram. So, all right. Let's go to Leo. Leo. Sun, moon, or rising sign, Leo. What do we have for Leo for the month of January? Leo. Leo, sun, moon, or rising sign for my Leos. All right, Leo. What do we have for you at the center? Oh, wow. You have Aries. Aries just had the King of Pentacles at the center, and you also have the King of Pentacles at the center. So there could be an Aries in your life, Leo, or vice versa, but I guess that would be the same. You also have the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck, okay? So I definitely feel like, and actually with this card in particular, I love this Five of Swords because it is quite telling of a story between a man and a woman, right? Or it could be any love relationship, take it how it resonates. It could even represent like a situation, right? But what the Five of Swords really speaks to is like, is winning really worth it? is winning really worth the battle? Like, if you're fighting, especially with a partner in this card, sometimes it's better just to, because in this card, she's like, ripped his heart out, right? So, like, ripped his heart out. She's hiding it behind her back, and she's hiding her face because, like, she's not happy with, like, winning necessarily, because they're both heartbroken, really, is what it represents. So, be aware of that, and how maybe you could, the way that you are communicating with your loved ones could be hurting them and hurting yourself, vice versa. So, the other thing I want to say, because that's the only ill-defined card, really. The other thing that I want to say, which is really about watching your thoughts. But at the center, you have this King of Pentacles, okay? King of Pentacles. And maybe this is coming out because it's like Capricorn season, right? And everybody's paying attention to their money. So I feel like right now you are definitely living in abundance, okay? It's coming your way. You're attracting it. King of Pentacles, it has like built his legacy, and he's just kicking back, enjoying life at this point. So there is some level of mastery, groundedness. Like, I feel like, though, you have a plan moving forward, because I see other things coming into play for you. When it comes to your close family relationships, you have the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like you could be starting a business with someone close to you, whether they're family or just a close friend. Three of Pentacles definitely represents like working as a team, working with other people. You know, you want to work with someone that is maybe specializes in one thing, and you specialize in this thing, and you come together beautifully, right? So that is what the Three of Pentacles represents. When it comes to work, career, what you do for money, you have the Page of Cups. So there is something on the horizon. Like, this is a new creative energy coming in. And I feel like the fish represents like a wish in the cup, right? And she's focusing on that fish, and it's looking right at her because it wants to come in, whatever you are creating. But I love the Page of Cups, especially in this location, because the Page of Cups is like this really nice creative energy where you don't necessarily think things through logically. That can come in later. You just are allowing your mind to kind of go crazy and race and like plan. So don't hold back when it comes to your creativity with because I feel like there's something that you probably want to do in the future, something that you're fantasizing about. And I think that right now, just let that fantasy roll. Take notes, write it down, and then you can implement the plan. And I'm saying that because you have this King of Swords coming into your area of soul path, life purpose. And I feel like this Page of Cups is like allowing that creative energy to come in. And then there will be a time for it to come logical, be strategic, figure out the plan of like how you want to bring that energy forward, right? King of Cups is like about being strategic. The King of Swords, he is also known as the warlord of the tarot, just because he is so strategic and very smart and logical. He outsmarts his component. He doesn't have to work harder, he works smarter, okay? So I feel like the Page of Cups is almost like here saying, don't think too much about the how right now. Just think about the what. What do I want to create? How, or I guess how I want to feel, but not how am I going to do it, okay? The other card you're getting is the Magician, and this is coming out in the area of what motivates you. And I feel like you are definitely motivated by bringing new things in, by like creation, for the simple pleasure and joy of creating. So, and I feel like with that Page of Cups energy and the King of Swords, like there is like this new fresh energy that you can bring in, but I do feel like that is involving like working on a team. So definitely very good month of stability and creation here for you, Leo. Love you guys. Thanks for joining. And I do personal readings. If you want to book a one-on-one reading with me, You can message me on my website or email down below, or on Instagram. So next we are going to do Sagittarius. Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising sign. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising sign for my Sag. All right. Sagittarius. All right. Your energy at the center. Ooh. Love, relationships, work, career, what you do for money. Soul path, life purpose, and what motivates you. Okay, Sag. Okay. Now, this might be really, I feel like there's a little bit of a mixed message here. And isn't there always with Sagittarius? Because you guys are also, the Temperance card is your major arcana card, and it's like combining opposites. So sometimes there's like this different energy. So I feel like right now you are at the base of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. So I want, with this Knight of Pentacles can be a card about like putting in that boring, tedious work that you don't necessarily want to do, that doesn't necessarily excite you, but that boring, tedious work is going to get you to where you want to go. So it's like you have to come on and nose to the grindstone with that. You gotta tough it out, okay? I do feel like there is gonna come a time for you to leave that space though. You have the Two of Wands as your energy. And this is where I'm saying that there's a little bit of a mixed message, because you got the Knight of Pentacles, which is about, and maybe this is the message about, because the Two of Wands is about leaving your comfort zone. Two of Wands is a card about world travel and things like that. You see she's holding the world and looking beyond her comfort zone. So I do think that that is what's coming ahead for you. But for right now, I feel like it's a really important time to get to work. I feel like maybe it is something that excites you or motivates you, because you also have the Eight of Pentacles coming out in the area of what motivates you, which we'll get to in a minute. But I'm just really drawn to that energy, because it seems like putting in the tedious work isn't exciting right now, but it is what needs done. And I feel like the more you get into it, the more you're going to get into like this flow state, and you can have a lot of fun with it, is how I'm feeling about it. Like, I feel like the more you get into it, the more passionate you become about like this thing that might at first, when you start doing it, might not seem so exciting. I hope that makes sense. But when it comes to your love and relationship, this is love or close relationships. It could even be familial relationships. If it is love relationships, you have a lot of options, okay? If you are a single Sagittarius, you have a lot of options. A lot of people like maybe coming your way, giving you attention. And even with your relationships, it seems like a lot of people maybe want your attention, bide for your time. But the Seven of Cups is a card about being spoiled for choice. So in that is, I feel, coming out in your relationships, that's a good thing, because like you have a lot of people around you. You have a good community. With the Seven of Cups though, sometimes it can get a little bit overwhelming to keep up with everybody. So I feel like and you can even see on this, she's like picking one star. And that's like, I want to say that it's almost like you need to hone in and really like decide what relationships you really want to focus on, because I feel like what's coming for you in January is almost like hermit mode, like going within, getting some work done. I feel like January is about all business for you, Sagittarius. Like, I feel like you're going to be serious about work. Whatever this like, I feel like maybe you have a project or something like that. Okay, when it comes though to work, career, what you do for money, you're getting the High Priestess. I feel like this is something that you're also like keeping to yourself. The High Priestess is an intuitive, like psychic energy, so I feel like that is heightened. But I feel like this is, whatever you are doing, you're keeping it kind of under wraps. You're keeping it kind of secret. And this is why I say hermit mode, because you also have Obviously, the Knight of Pentacles can be Virgo energy for sure. And the Eight of Pentacles definitely has Virgo vibes there as well, which is associated with the Hermit. So I feel like it's just kind of nose to the grindstone. Also, soul path, life purpose. You have the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this is about building your stability. Like this whole month, or this whole little time period of whatever thing you're working on, whatever project you're working on, is about building your stability, building you up. This is pre-Empress vibes right here, right? She is like abundant. This is like the independent lady card, because she has everything she needs. She can take care of herself, and she lives like she's a high value type of lady. She likes nice things. So, and what's coming in for what motivates you is this Eight of Pentacles card. This is like very focused on perfecting something, really getting something done. So I feel like you're not happy about it at first, but I feel like you just get in flow state, and then you like, it's almost like once you get close to the finish line, you are not going to stop until you finish. Okay, that's sort of the vibe that I'm getting for you, Sag. So I'm going to leave it at that. If you want to book a one-on-one with me, you can definitely message me. My email is down below. Thank you so much for being here.